Shoulders and arms. You said when we did this originally that it was the glamour routine. Is it still a glamour routine?
I don't know why I would say that. It's all part of the muscle confusion. You know, it's
Right.
the reason why, you know, you can't just do push-pull exercises and squats and lunges and cardio. I mean, you need to do the other things. And so what we're doing here with P90X
MC2.
MC2. We're
P90
officially allowed to say that?
P90X
We can say
MC2.
muscle
Absolutely.
confusion too. Okay,
Absolutely.
good. I thought it was top secret. But is it just more muscle confusion? You know, let's go to the dumbbells and show
Let's
you.
go, because we're going to be working on weights almost exclusively today, or is it?
All but one exercise we're going to be using weights. We're going to also be using the stability ball. So if you don't have one by now and you want to get MC2 or you're going to use these new one-on-ones, you have to have this
So
thing.
again, to add more muscle confusion, you're adding a core component more to almost every single workout we're doing.
The P90X routines were really hard, but there was one element that wasn't so prevalent, which will be prevalent in MC2. Balance and stability strength and core strength. And so what we're going to do today, we're going to take the dumbbells. For example, I'm going to be using the 85s.
No, you're not.
I'm going to be using the 85s. And I'm going to be doing tricep raises while my back is on the stability ball.
Wow.
So, you know, that's new school. That's
Sure.
new.
So besides working your arms, you're also going to be working your core now while you're trying to...
Oh my gosh. The idea here is to keep the muscle confusion. Today's routine is a routine I've done many of these moves, but I've never done them in this sequence.
We're going to be using the bench.
We're going to be using the bench, you know, so which we can add. Now, if you don't have a bench at home, you're going to have to use a chair or something.
People use a chair if they're... Okay.
So, you know, one move is simple. You're just going to be doing simple bicep curls, right?
Are you going to have to go with lesser weight when you're on the ball compared to sitting here?
If I did tricep extensions on the bench, I could probably add another 10 pounds. I could probably do it with 100. You know,
because why?
Because I'm taking out having to use all these other body parts to keep myself from falling off the ball. This thing is rock solid, so I'm not going to go anywhere. So I don't have to think about that, worry about that. My body can deal with that. But when I'm adding the stability ball, I'm adding such a new element that I have to lighten the load.
So I'm starting to understand this a little more. Not only are you confusing your own muscles by coming up with new sequences and moves, you're confusing muscles by adding a component of balance and stability.
Yeah, exactly. One thing about working your core in that manner and working those stability, those stabilizers in your elbows and in your back and in your shoulders and stuff, is it just makes you less vulnerable to injury. But it's not just the muscles, it's also the joints and the tendons, the ligaments, and all that connective tissue. That's what we're working on there.
So MC2, you're also focusing a little more on injury prevention by working on your stability.
Well, I ain't getting
helps.
any younger, man. You know, so you got to come up with routines and sequences and exercises that allow you to push, you know, really, really push hard, but not get hurt. You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've had that. We've done workouts where I've got the sleeve on, the elbow thing on. Here I am. I'm older, but do you see any of that stuff on me right now? No, because I've been doing these balance exercises. So,
You ready to get to it?
yeah, let's stop chatting and get busy.